Welcome to today's episode. Today I'm going to try a new format called the Quick Tip. In the Quick Tip format, I give you one tip in the hope to make your daily life with Azure a little bit easier. Today's scenario is around monitoring, and I'm sure you all know that, or have been guilty yourself, I know I have been, that in the past that when you installed something you set up all these alert rules, but you actually usually get very much flooded by email, so you create Outlook rules that move it in this subfolder, never to be looked at it again. Eventually you may make a search for it if you have some issues, but you just get too many emails. The good news is, thanks to AI, help is now here. So let me show you how that works. So here we are in the Azure portal, and we're going to go straight to alerts. In alerts, I say create a new rule. I'm going to select the resource. For that, I first have to choose which subscription I want to use. So let's use, for example, Azure Security Center demo. I can say show me all of the resources. And here we go, we see all our resources. This is the very traditional way how we often used to do things. You see, I can click exactly one resource at a time, and then once I selected it, I can say, okay, I'm done here. And then it allows me to define the condition. When do I want to be alerted? So here I can say, show me the last 24 hours. It's clear this server is not being used very much. But basically here in the traditional way, I have one VM, I set the percentage on CPU load when I want to be alerted with. I can set a threshold range, for example, 75%. And if the server would go above the 75% in average, I will get an alert. Now let me show you what the new way is with AI. So let me quickly click out of here, delete this. We're going to select a different resource. So let me select this subscription, and then here we say also all resources. And then here we go with the dynamic monitor group, which I set up for us. I can select now again just any of the VMs as before. I click done. I'm gonna click on condition, percentage CPU. Let's say show me the last 24 hours. Here we see some spikes. Yesterday when I set up the demo environment, I basically run a little VBS script to create some load so that we have some spikes to work with today. But now the main difference is in this view is that I'm now going to select dynamic versus static. So now it basically takes AI, or AI looks at the pattern of CPU usage on this VM. I can then say I want the threshold sensitivity high, medium or low. That means if it's high, if there's just the slightest variation of it, it will actually alert you. If I say low, it lets a little bit more room, let's put it this way, before it alerts you. Now the good news is here is that it actually gets to know the patterns of your VM. So let's say on Monday when everybody walks into the office, you have high spikes. It won't alert you like static because it knows it was expected. The other good benefit with it is it also alerts you if it's way below the range where it should be. So super easy, because now it gets to know your environment. It knows that Friday afternoon is going to be less CPU usage than Monday morning, and so on. Another benefit worth looking at is, and I click here done, I can go back to the resources, and now you see how I can set the check mark on multiple resources. I can also put the check mark either on the resource group or the subscription level, whatever I want. But let's say everything in the dynamic monitor, I want to apply this. I can also select that every future resource in this resource group should be applied the same dynamic, basically alerting that I just created. So think about it. Every VM that gets created in this resource group will automatically be monitored with CPU usage based on AI, so based on actual pattern, and if it deviates on that pattern, it will alert me. I can set what is the sensitivity, low, medium, high, and that's pretty much it. And just with these few mouse clicks, I'm getting rid of being flooded by the alerts. I don't have to have these annoying subfolders with thousands of unread items, because now I really get alerted when it actually matters and I need to take action. I hope you find this helpful, and I thank you for your time to watching this. Please leave comments if you like this short format versus the other format, and also how you like the fireside chat. Regardless, I hope you enjoyed it. Share it, comment on it as usual. Thank you very much and have a great day.